guys, welcome back to the Daily Departure. It is January 1st right now. Happy New Year. It is 2020. I seriously cannot believe that we are starting out a new year and a new decade, but I am so excited for it, especially because 2019 was such a great year. I cannot wait to get 2020 started. I already have so many fun trips planned for this new year, planned for 2020, planned for January. So get excited because I have some really awesome layovers and really fun non-rev standby travels coming up for January. So definitely, before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can follow along on all my trips for not only January, but the rest of the year. Also, I would love to announce that I am going to be on the ID90 Travel Ambassadors team for this new year, and I'm so excited for this opportunity. I'm so grateful for this opportunity as well. I am just so excited to see what 2020 brings, being on this team and connecting with other airline employees and traveling all over the world and sharing that experience with you guys and with ID90. If you do not know what ID90 is, it is basically a platform that allows airline employees to get discounts and book hotels, cruises, flights, whatever you want travel related. It is on there and it is discounted and it is perfect for last minute travels as well. When I did my Hawaii trip a couple months ago, we actually used ID90 to book our hotel last minute as we were boarding the plane to leave Chicago. I will link that video up above so you can see exactly what our hotel was like. I will link below information to ID90 and their Instagram. Go ahead and check it out. They have amazing photos. You can see a bunch of other airline employees that have been traveling all over the world, and they're just a fantastic company, so I cannot wait to be part of their team for 2020. But on another note, I am finishing packing up my items. I am getting started with my 2020 year by flying a 2-day trip. And let me tell you, this is a high time 2-day trip. We are flying 4 legs in 2 days, and this trip is worth 15 hours. Usually 3-day trips are worth 15 hours at a minimum, but we are doing 15 in 2 days. This is crazy. This is the second highest time 2-day trip I've ever had. I had a 16-hour one before, and this one's a 15-hour one. And I'm actually super excited about it because I have a long Phoenix layover, and I'm going to take you guys to my long Phoenix layover, which is one of my favorite layovers, except for this time we're laying over in a new area of the city and a new hotel. So kind of excited for this. We will see just how this goes, but I'm taking you along with me. So before I get started and head to the airport, I am just packing my lunch really quick. Now, funny, horrible story. Yesterday, last day of 2019, of course, I couldn't end it any better. My wallet was stolen from me. So, horrible story. I actually am going to link above a video of me explaining just exactly how that was one of the worst days of 2019 and how it happened. But with that being said, I am living off $20 for the next 2 days. I thankfully live with my sister and she borrowed me some money too, but I have $20 of my own money. So I'd really prefer to not spend her money, but I'm getting all my new bank cards and everything later this week. And of course I gotta go away on a trip right now, so I don't have any of that stuff with me. So I am packing some food, and because I'm flying a 2-day trip, but not packing a whole ton of food, I am bringing with me my Modern Picnic lunch bag, and I've talked about this in some of my previous videos. Also, link to their website is down below. It's a gorgeous purse-like lunchbox that makes it easier to travel, look stylish, and also pack a lunch. I will link their website and the discount code down below, so check it out. I've been loving taking this on my trips so far. This is like my 5th time traveling with it. Just gonna pack a little lunch really quick, and then I'm going to head to the airport. So I will see you at the airport. Look at this pretzel bag. It is a conjoined pretzel bag. All right, welcome to Phoenix. We finally arrived. I'm just checking out the view right now because it's super cute. We have a nice little hotel here with a pool, and I see a hot tub over there and a nice little fire pit. Wow, where am I pointing? Right there. Okay, so I didn't want to talk about it this morning because I didn't want to jinx it, and I guess I could have, because my dad didn't even make the flight. Right now my dad is in Mexico City because he was visiting his family down there. My parents have a house in Phoenix, so they were going to come and stay in that house for a couple of months this winter. They were actually going to drive down from Minnesota so that they could have their car while living in Arizona for the winter, but my dad ended up having to go to Mexico City, so now he's taken taking a couple days off from being in Mexico City, and he's coming to Phoenix. So he was originally trying to get on a flight from Mexico City to Phoenix, and this morning there was one seat left, and he was the number one standby on the list. But unfortunately, somebody bought a ticket or changed their reservation. I have no idea what happened, but he did not make the flight. So right now, instead of getting in around 6 p.m. like he was supposed to, he's connecting through Dallas, and he made that flight. But then he has to catch a flight from Dallas to Phoenix, and he won't get in until midnight. And I think my mom was also maybe gonna fly down from Minneapolis to Phoenix. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air right now. I guess I'll figure it out in a couple of hours once I get in contact with them. We'll see if he finally makes it to Phoenix and I get to see him. But I think for now I'm gonna change and walk around the area a little bit, because there is a main drag close by here that has some restaurants and stuff. And I think I'm gonna go get some dinner, but I don't know where yet. Also during the flight, I saw a passenger drawing a picture, and he ended up giving it to our crew, and nobody else wanted it, so I took it because it's just so cute. It's a very nice drawing with some different airplanes on it, and it says Happy New Year up here. It was just really sweet of him to draw that, and look at that, it's so talented. He was just freehanding it, not even copying a picture, just off the top of his head drawing it. So I see a hill, and I think I'm gonna climb it. That's where I'm headed. This hike is very impromptu. I do not even have like tennis shoes to be hiking in. They are sneakers, but they are platform sneakers, and they're white leather. So let's see how well this goes. But there's a lot of people climbing it right now, and it really doesn't seem that far up. So I'm gonna do this little hike to the top, and I think it'll be a really nice view, especially because the sunset is looking so gorgeous right now. Also, if you are an airplane spotter and you love to watch airplanes flying, they literally fly right over you here. So this is the perfect spot to come and watch some airplane fly in. I'm noticing that there are two ways to get up here. Go the longer way and do some stairs, or just cut straight up. I cut straight up. It was a little bit more rocky, but I did it in my platform sneakers too. But it's a lot shorter than the long way where you can walk down. But it eventually gets to this part right here with the paved path. So it's a little bit easier to walk up, even though it's steep. It's paved, and it's not too bad to walk up. And my shoes were not helping. The trail kind of ends, and it's just like walking through rocks, but it is absolutely gorgeous up here, and the view is still amazing as the sun is just setting even more and more. And there are some airplanes flying directly over us, so that is super cool. I can do this hike in my platform tennis shoes. You can totally do this hike. It took me about 30 minutes, and I stopped at the top for a while and looked at some airplanes and stuff, which there's another one flying in right now. It's super awesome. I'm back in the downtown area of Tempe, and I think I'm gonna go get some dinner. Like I said, I only have $20 because my credit cards were stolen, so I just have $20 cash with me. Ooh, Taco Bell. Okay, so I got Taco Bell. Don't be hating, I love Taco Bell. It's my favorite place. I also only have $20, so I figured Taco Bell would be a pretty inexpensive dinner. Plus, I love Taco Bell. Like, if you know me, you know how much I love Taco Bell, so I'm okay with this. Eating Taco Bell on my layover in Phoenix. Let's go back to the hotel now. Okay, so I didn't get around to filming a lot yesterday, but after we landed back in Chicago at about 7:45 p.m., I jumped on a flight back to Minnesota. It was the last flight out and there were a couple spots left. I flew into Minnesota because my friend who does my hair here had a cancellation, so she had an opening and I really needed my hair done. So I decided to come here for my day off. I hope you guys enjoyed following along with me on my layover in Phoenix. I had such a nice time there. I absolutely loved that layover, and that hike was really nice. If you do have a layover there or you are in the area for vacation, I highly recommend checking out the Tempe area and doing that hike. It's super easy, it's super quick, and there's plenty of food options around, so you can grab some lunch or dinner, whatever time of the day it is. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications, as I'm always traveling and trying to create more content for you guys to give you some insight on the life of a flight attendant. And I can't wait to take you guys on more of my layovers in January. We'll see you next time on the Daily Departure.